The American Le Mans Series returned to racing Sunday after its annual summer hiatus for the 24 Hours of Le Mans. And when the series last ran, we saw an epic battle between the prototypes of Highcroft and Dyson Racing. Would that pick up where it left off nearly 2 months ago? Well, first blood went to Highcroft, who snared the pole in Utah. But first, on Saturday, during practice in the GT class, a tense moment for Brian Sellers. His car caught on fire, massive flames at the back of the car. They were able to extinguish the fire. Brian was okay, but Team Falcon Tyre would get the Porsche ready to race on Sunday. Speaking of race day, David Brabham behind the pole-winning Highcroft HPD leads the field to green, but the turbo power of John Field and the red and black Lola is too much. Field powers to the front from 5th to 1st. The turbo power gave Field a distinct advantage early, but Johnny Cocker in the green 8 picked up the speed and his run progressed, takes the lead 30 minutes in. Full course caution and the driver changes shuffle the field, and once again on the restart, another field. Clint this time in the 37 uses the turbo power to take the lead away from Simon Pagenaud. It wouldn't take long for Pagenaud to retake the lead. Look at this, it's a nice move. He makes advantage of the traffic and he moves to the front. But once again, here comes the number 8 from Drayson. Very strong work from this guy. Emanuele Pirro behind the wheel. He uses lap traffic to take over the Frenchman, but for pit stops, everyone needs fuel. But would they take tyres? Leader Pirro is the first to pit. The Italian opts for fuel only, setting the strategy for the field. After seeing this, Pagenaud stays out longer. This means he'll need less fuel on the final stop, taking less time on pit road. He holds the top spot, wants to stop, cycle around. Pagenaud would not be challenged. Out-strategizing Pirro in the pits, and he would cruise to his second ALMS win in Utah. Fine work. So Simon Pagenaud, David Brabham pick up the overall win for Highcroft. Christophe Bouchou and Scott Tucker extended their points lead in the LMP2 class with their 3rd win of the year. Jamie Mello and Jimmy Bruni pick up the GT win for Ferrari. And Jeroen Bleekmolen and Tim Pappas win the GTC class.
Patron Highcroft Racing not the favorite to win this weekend, but David Brabham, Simon Pagenaud nonetheless bringing it home. First step at the podium. Simon, how much of a team effort was this one?
Well, that means a lot for us. It's a beautiful win for the Highcroft Racing team, starting with less aero than usual. We have a smaller wing, so it's a proper MP2 car this weekend, and we're quicker in the straight but slower in the corners, and we still managed to get the win. It's a great team effort. You know, the engineering department have been so strong this weekend to help us, David and I, to have a good race car. It's really enjoyable to be here in Victory Lane today, thanks to the Highcroft Racing team and to my teammate David Brabham.
Yes, after Le Mans disappointment for Highcroft, they're back to smiling ways, which is good to see, and they extend their lead over the Muscle Milk Porsche driver Klaus Graf. And as you see in GT, there's been a change at the top there. The Flying Lizard Porsche boys, Jörg Bergmeister and Patrick Long, lose the championship lead to Jimmy Bruni and Jamie Mello. That class is going to be super tight this year.